So today we are touring real estate in Puerto Vallarta with Kat and Poncho. There he is.
How are you guys?
We're gonna hop in his car and take you on a tour around the town.
Hi there, well here we are in Conchas, China's area, and let me tell you why it's one of my favorite areas of Puerto Vallarta. Reason number one is because you are very close to the romantic zone or to downtown. Let's say that run between 5 to 10 minutes drive to all those areas. Number two is that the color of the water in this area is emerald color, and in a clear day you can see the fishes and actually you can do a snorkel. Number three is that are some natural swimming pools made by the nature, so that I'm sure you are gonna love it. Number four, it's that it's very quiet over here and you will love it. Number five, the restaurant that is behind us, which is Lindomar Restaurant, they serve the best breakfast in the area. And number six, well, we have a condominium listed for sale over here in Hotel Conchas Chinas. It's listed for $450,000 US. It's a two bedrooms, and comes fully furnished with a fantastic view to the ocean. The HOA fees in this condominium per month are $432 US. The reason is because including just water, gas, and also electricity, which is important if you are in the summer and if you wanted to have the AC on, well, this could be a good option. Over here in Conchas Chinas, what you can find are condominiums and big villas. If you're planning to have an investment property that, well, you can rent it all the time, well, a big villa could be a good option, or also, well, a condominium. The prices start right now, well, let's say between, well, $450,000, but also for what is being sold lately, they start at $600,000 plus. And also could go for $1.1 million.
So we're going to skip forward in the video because tonight Kat and I are going to go to an open house at one of these houses, and it's $4.9 million. So you're going to see that now. So if you saw the video with Tanji, that one will be linked somewhere up here. Her neighbor Catherine invited us to this open house here, and it's a $4-point-something million house, and my God, like, it would be so much more expensive in the United States. It just keeps going and going and going. We have 15 minutes with our driver. He said he would drive us back. We're kind of way up here in the hills, so let's get looking at this house. This house is crazy amazing. It's just like, I don't know how many levels we're gonna get those details, but it's like everywhere you go, there's another staircase going down and going up, and there's a waterfall. I am loving this place. I'm actually gonna go out. We paid our driver, we told him we pay him extra to stay for just 15 minutes so we could hang out here, but that's not enough to even explore this house. Plus, they gave us wine, so I'm gonna go talk to him about paying a little extra to stay even longer. Okay, so I just paid our Uber driver or in-driver driver. I told him I'd pay him 500 pesos if he let us stay here for an hour. And he said, sure, works for him. So we are hanging out here. So this right behind me is an elevator. So there's so many floors to this place. Sometimes you need an elevator to get up and down. Look at this, glass elevator.
Hi, my name is Miles Gallardo. Welcome to Casa Somoquitica. This is a 6-bedroom, 11-bathroom villa. It's built by Juan Escalera, one of the most renowned architects in Puerto Vallarta. Now this villa is very unique. It's facing all towards the ocean. Every single bedroom on the north face has a beautiful jungle view, has a great ocean view. It's rented out for events, small wedding vow renewals, little groups, families. It can be for any kind of event that one would be wanting for, simply for the joy of family. It has a full swimming pool. It also has a full jacuzzi. It has a waterfall feature that's amazing for a zen area where you can just sit down and relax. This villa as well, it's only $4.8 million roughly. A state of this type in the US, depending there, let's just say California, we're probably between $40 and $50 million. So here the kind of value is amazing. We are in Real de Conchas Chinas, which is one of the most exclusive areas in Puerto Vallarta and in the Conchas Chinas neighborhood. One of the important features as well is that in Mexico there's something called ejido land. Ejido is what would be indigenous. So all of the mountains on the north face are ejido land, so you don't have to worry about developments, housing projects going up in front. So you have beautiful, lush green vegetation the whole time around.
So check this out. This is windows from the pool into the inside. Okay, Kat, let's catch this elevator.
I don't know how to catch it.
We don't even
Maybe
know.
it's like a wave.
So it goes up 3 floors.
Maybe it
It's
touched
hot. They said it was a button.
Maybe it's this button.
You see a button? Yeah, that's a light switch.
Sorry.
Okay, they said we could take the elevator and that would be really cool, but we're too dumb to figure out how to use it. We're taking the stairs. Okay, we're at the top now and there is a button. I gotta get in and see if I can take it down.
Don't hit the button until you get in.
I'm getting in. Okay, let's switch this around. Okay, here we go, ready? Ooh, there we go.
Good thing. I should. Hi, baby.
Whoa, it goes faster now. Oh, we slowed down again. Whoa! Oh, look at that. That's cool. It like puts the glass so Kat can walk across that. Okay, it's a really slow elevator. I'm trying to decide if I should switch it to, I'm gonna switch it to up. Nope, can't switch it to up. You gotta ride it all the way down at this speed. Okay. How cool is this? Okay, now we're at the bottom, we're going back up. Whoa, a little faster than I expected. That's the master bedroom level. Coming up, we're about to add on a little bit of glass. Whoa, brightness. Glad I'm not standing on top of that.
Those were like. That's crazy that that's how that works.
How cool. And welcome back. Now we are hopping back in the car to go to the Zona Romantica about 5 or 10 minutes from here.
So I hope you're loving this tour of Puerto Vallarta. I know I have, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit the
Subscribe button.
subscribe.
Continue. This is going in there.
This is the subscribe button, the bell, and all to get notified of future awesome videos.
And here we are in the famous and iconic Zona Romantica. What you will find over here, well, is the charm of Puerto Vallarta, of course, Playa Los Muertos, that it's very famous, and also the beach clubs that they are around. But are not just that part of lifestyle that you can get here. You can find condominiums mostly over here, and the most affordable one that you can find over here is one listed for 198,000 US dollars. It's a two bedrooms condominium, and let's say that it's just 5 blocks walking distance to the beach. Just watch out. With that price, you don't get any amenities. You get the condominium and also the fantastic location. Those prices could go over 900 or $1 million. But remember, what you are having here, what are you getting here is the location. Bars, nightclubs, restaurants, coffee shops, and the vibrant sense of community that Zona Romantica has to offer you. Well, if you are gonna purchase a property in pre-construction, I think those are the important things that you need to know. Well, pre-construction it's maybe not for everyone. Let me tell you why. If you are willing to wait for 18 or 24 months for your unit, well, that's a plus. That's a good thing. If you want to have it and rent it right away, maybe pre-construction is not for you. If you are planning to invest your money and also get a very good return of investment, maybe in the next 18 or 24 months, yes, that's a good point for you. If you are very conservative with your money, well, maybe pre-construction is not a good option for you. The benefit of pre-construction is that you can get a very good price in those early stages. For example, the minimum down payment that you do here is 30%, 30%. That's the minimum. And the other 60% you paid month by month, and the remaining you paid it at delivery. I recommend you that you ask to your real estate agent to offer you, well, or to show you all the payment plans that they are available, that you can decide which one suits your needs. Also, remember, prices in pre-construction are not negotiable. Also, number 2, that is very important, discounts are based on the down payment. Maybe if you give 30% down, you get maybe 1% or 2% less of asking price. But if you give maybe 95% down payment, you will get a 10% discount. This depends of each development and each developer. That's why I ask you to ask to your real estate agent to help you to find that information.
Pre-construction could be perfect for you, but I did want to kind of share a little bit of I don't know if it's a horror story, but this building right behind me has been under construction for 15 years. So Poncho said that things have changed a lot in 15 years in terms of the safety of protecting investors in pre-construction, but it's probably very important to work with a real estate agent, that the property is listed in Flex MLS, which means it's they've met some guidelines, and to work with a real estate agent that is with AMPI, so that you're sure that you're properly protected, because there are still unscrupulous developers there who will take your money, and maybe it doesn't, maybe it gets tied up for a long time, maybe it gets tied up for 15 years. So if you are doing pre-construction, don't just trust some guy on the beach that says, hey, you want to buy a condo for $50,000. So make sure you're protecting yourself to get those amazing deals.
Okay, and right now we are in the Emiliano Zapata neighborhood. We are super close to the romantic zone. I will say that around 6 blocks walking distance to here. And what you will find over here? Well, obviously, fresh fruits and fresh vegetables, super fresh drinks. For example, in front of me, I have a little thing that they sell, tuba, which is a very traditional drink in the area. If you want to buy beans, if you want to buy chicken, if you want to buy meat, well, this is the perfect place to come and buy it. As I said, it's walking distance to everywhere, and you can take the bus, you can take a taxi if you have your hands full of many delicious fruits. This is the place that you can come and enjoy. Other important thing that you need to know, well, where we are right now here in the Emiliano Zapata, and maybe in other parts of Puerto Vallarta or Riviera Nayarit, you will find a for sale by owner. My recommendation is always to go to a real estate agent that obviously is part of the AMPI and part of the Flex MLS. If it's for sale by owner, it's always a reason why it is for sale by owner. Just watch out that they have the correct paperwork. Most of the time, you will see a fantastic house that you want to remodel, but imagine this scenario. 10 kids, 3 of them want to sell, and the rest of them, they don't want to sell. So just imagine yourself to be into that long process that could take maybe a year, 2 years, 3 years. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm a real estate agent. So my suggestion is that always work with a real estate agent, and maybe if you see a for sale by owner, call the real estate agent of your preference and then say, please help me to find out more information about this property, that you are secure, that you can have a good deal and something good happens and you're gonna be very happy and remodeling. If you're looking for an affordable rental over here, yes, you can find it. Let's say that the prices for rentals could be between $300 to $400 US in a long-term lease. Obviously, this is a very basic property. Maybe a kitchen that is just a very basic, or if you want to rent a luxurious studio, could go around $1,200 US. Let's say that is modern, high-speed internet, and well, maybe amenities. And here we are at El Coloso Neighborhood. What will you find over here? Well, it's a Mexican charm, also a delicious Mexican contemporary restaurant that is just a few blocks where we are. Also, well, you can find chickens, you can find dogs, and you can find many charming things over here. Right now, we are at Oasis Vallarta. You can find this condominium or this building that is in pre-construction, and actually, well, let me tell you that prices start for a studio at $215,000 US, more or less. And if you want a large 2 bedrooms, goes around $700,000 US. Remember, these prices are the price list, and actually you can get a discount depending on your down payment. You should know that houses in this area doesn't come very often into the market. For example, just 2 months ago, a house came into the market for $450,000 US. That place offered 2 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, and a pool. That was a totally remodeled house, and well, it was sold very quick.
We hadn't been to Puerto Vallarta in about 15 years, and I didn't realize how many neighborhoods there were. Poncho has really showed us a ton of new stuff, and each neighborhood has a really distinctive personality, so there really is something for everyone.
So we're gonna skip by Cinco de Diciembre, which is another great neighborhood for people to look at. It's very similar to Emiliano Zapata, which we already looked at. So those are similar neighborhoods. Cinco de Diciembre is closer to the water, but something you should definitely be looking at. But we're skipping ahead to Versailles.
And here we are at Versailles area. One of the things that why I love Versailles is because we have around 25 different restaurants over here. You can find Greek food, Mexican food, you can find Italian food, many things. If you are a food lover as me, well, this could be a super good option as you. Also, you can find homes and condominiums, new constructions over here. The price point starts in a condominium around $175,000 US, and the size of that condominium is around 574 square feet. So you are very close to Costco. You are just 7 blocks walking distance to the beach, 15-minute drive to the Romantic Zone, and I will say 10-minute drive to Marina Vallarta. Something that you need to know about Versailles is that back on the day, maybe in the 60s or 70s, all this area was a mango plantation. Back on the day, people from Guadalajara or other cities around Mexico, they start to buy big pieces of land that they can build their homes, that they can have vacations here. I'm talking that there are houses, so there were houses that had 4 or 5 bedrooms with pool. Then some of those homes, they still exist right now in the Versailles area. Right now, well, we can see that mix of houses and new condominiums that they are in the area. Just that you know also that this is a contrast of how is Nuevo Vallarta. So over there is more manicure, more plain, I don't know. Here you have charm and you have that, that good mix of things that you can find over here in Versailles.
So it is getting hot here. It's almost noon in July, and this is about the wrap of the video. So I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank Poncho for giving us this tour. If you'd like to get in touch with him, if you're interested in looking at some real estate down here in Puerto Vallarta, his contact information will be just down below in the description. Otherwise, I've got some interviews up here of folks that live in Puerto Vallarta, some Americans, Canadians that have moved here already. You can get an idea of what life is like for them. Hasta luego.